I was woken up at 4:04 a.m. with a message from Spirit. If you wish to ascend, the only thing required of you is belief that you can. Now, like many great messages from Spirit, although it is small, it packs a lot of meaning. So let's unpack it. There has been so much said about Ascension, about the migration from the third dimensional reality to the fifth, creating the new earth, migrating to the new earth. It's been metaphysical, it's been physical, it's been completely fantastical as well as very practical. And all of this information makes it very confusing, and it's easy to get lost in the weeds. What is Ascension? How do I ascend? How do I make sure I don't get left behind? What about my friends and loved ones? What do I... But when Spirit comes through with messages like this, we can see that we've overcomplicated it. It's not that hard. Well, at the same time, it's kind of the hardest thing we've ever done. And it's hard not because it's complicated, but because it is emotionally challenging. We are being taken through all of our wounds, all of our shadows, all of our karmic history, and we're having to transmute it all, clear it out, heal. That's what Ascension is. We are rising above the patterns, the pain, the traumas, the behaviors. We're rising above all of it, and we're doing things differently. Now, there are so many ways that we are doing this. I, for one, in my part, I am a healer, so I talk about it through the lens of healing and how healing is a path that can get us to transmute, to release all of this so that we can ascend. There are many individual ways of doing this. So again, it's easy to get lost in the weeds. How do we actually ascend? What does that look like? And more specifically, what is preventing us from doing that? Do we have to wait till the whole world is there? Does it require a solar flash or a rapture or some big dramatic celestial event? Do we need the aliens to come and save us? Like, what's it going to be? What? So that's where this guidance comes in clutch today. All that is required is the belief that you can ascend. So I want you to ask yourself, those of you on an ascension path who, or just are curious about ascension and you want to learn more, you're like, I don't know if it's real or not, but like, if it is, sounds good, like sign me up. I want you guys to think about what level of belief you have, whether it's in yourself, the world around you, somebody else. What level of belief do you have that things can actually get better? And what belief do you have that you can survive and even thrive through what we're living in now? That is the one thing that will make or break your ascension path. It will slow you down if you don't believe or don't want to believe or have given up hope. If you believe your fear more than you believe in the possibility, that is going to stop you dead in your tracks, and that is giving your power to anyone who wants to impede your growth. Now, I'm not saying you have to full bore adopt some weird cosmology and now my new belief system is super gray and no one recognizes me anymore and maybe I'm a bit unhinged. It's not about that level of belief. It's about self-belief. And really, it can be boiled down to one word. It's about hope. Because hope is really undefined. Hope isn't specific. It's not, I will be okay when ABC happens, or I will only survive if XYZ doesn't happen. Hope is open and fluid, and it places trust, a cooperative trust, in a higher power or the greater good. Hope is that perfect balance between, I want a thing, I'm believing in a thing, but I'm also letting go, trusting in flow, believing in the overall trend to get us where we need to go. Now, hope is not toxic positivity, and hope is not happiness despite evidence that everything's going to be okay. Hope is not delusion. Hope is not ungrounded or unhinged. Hope is a tentative belief that no matter what, we can get to a positive place. And hope also allows for all of the messy, chaotic, uncomfortable, unfinished emotions that we're in now. Hope makes space for fear, confusion, grief, depression, anxiety, all these icky things that inevitably happen on every human journey and that are going to especially happen on an ascension journey because we're clearing it all out. All of it, from this life and every life we've ever lived, we're clearing it all out. So it's coming with a lot of uncomfortable emotion. So hope doesn't require you to be perfect. It doesn't require you to bypass reality and be happy no matter what. It does not require you to be delusional. It says, I accept where I'm at. I accept it, but I also have hope that this isn't where I'm going to end, that there is another trajectory, that there is a way to get me into a better place, to get all of us into a better place. That is hope. And without hope, there is no belief in a higher outcome. And that brings us back to the message. If you wish to ascend, the only thing required of you is the belief that you can. Do you believe that you have the strength to get through this time? Do you believe in the ultimate goodness of humanity, that we will come together through this and solve this crisis? Do you believe that you deserve happiness? Do you believe that it's possible for life to get better? Because when I say ascension, I don't mean a rocket ship to a new planet. I mean that humanity all wakes up and starts to work together to create a better life. I mean ascension, that you can transcend all of your past pain and become someone who is filled with happiness, who knows how to transmute their pain, who can work with healing, who can keep creating a happy life no matter what's happening to you and around you. I have that belief and I have that hope because I have walked that path. For those of you who are new to me, you might not know that in addition to being a psychic medium and a healer, I have done many, many decades of battle with mental health. My journey began at 9 years old with severe depression, which was not a thing in 1991, not a thing. And so not only did I not have help, my life was very dark and very chaotic while I had no support to figure out what was going on. And so in my decades of life, I have gone from being someone who is completely dysfunctional, nearly incapacitated by depression, no hope. That's a minor feeling compared to the depths of agony and despair that I spent years living in. Actual literal years of my life. Nervous breakdowns, living in bed for weeks at a time. I have been to extreme depths. And so now here I am, and this happiness and positivity and perseverance and hope that you see, this isn't fluffy, this isn't magic, this is me working my ass off to be this person, to develop hope, to develop the skills needed to heal my emotions, to regulate my nervous system, to be strong amidst adversity. And so my belief and my hope is not in the aliens or the rapture or solar flash or anything else. My hope is in my ability to keep persevering. And my hope is a belief that others can learn to do the same and are learning to do the same. And we're getting there together. That's where I place my hope and my belief. So, do you have hope and belief? And where are you placing your belief? And how can you learn the skills or take action or make changes in your life to align yourself with hope and new beliefs that allow you to see the world from a more positive perspective? This is the work of Ascension. And yes, Ascension takes work. And if you'd like help, I have an entire free emotional support playlist. It's over 60 videos long. I also have a free shadow work guidebook and an awakening guidebook. Those are on my website. You can get them you know where, and if you're on YouTube, it's in the caption. I also have a series of light circles, healing ceremonies, and channeled messages to help you navigate this time. Healing takes work. Ascension takes work, but it is all work that is worth it.